Hey, what's up, studs? Ryan here. We're MandRproductions, and welcome to Ask MandRproductions, episode number 61. If y'all enjoyed the episode, make sure you leave a like. If you have a question you want answered on next week's episode, leave in the comments section below, and it could be picked. And the biggest topic at hand is going to be the winner of last week's giveaway, which I believe was for Benny's Space Squad. And the thing with that is you had to leave a video idea down below, or a series idea. And my favorite series idea, and you guys left a lot of great series ideas, and I might use some of them. I might take some inspiration from some of them, and I really appreciate all the great answers that I got. But I think my favorite idea, the one that made me chuckle, was from Brixar. His series idea is a 1v1 basketball battles with other LEGO YouTubers, and I want this so bad. I just want to play basketball against other people. That's what I want to do. So if any other LEGO YouTubers out there want to take me on at any convention this year, Brick Fair, Virginia, Brick Fair, North Carolina, or Brickworld, Chicago, I am game. We'll figure out a rule set. You let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'll play you. Anyway, this is the Brixar will be winning. Brixar, just email me, to contact me, some of your information. I'll get that to you, and you'll enjoy a Benny's Space Squad. So thank you for all of your comments. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some questions. I think I'm going to start this week out with something different. We're going to call it Meme of the Week, and it's from LegoStarWars.memes on Instagram. I'll have the very post linked down below, and it's probably my favorite LEGO Star Wars meme ever, or at least as of the recording of this video, it is. And it's of the new Praetorian Guard Battle Pack, and it says, when your friend invites you to a party, but you don't know anyone there. This is such a good meme. So it's that one First Order Stormtrooper just kind of standing off to the side watching the Praetorian Guards battle it out. So I love that one. Definitely check out LegoStarWars.memes on Instagram. Our first question, though, comes from a Multi-Machine Gunner. He says, Ryan, quick question, though. I have not seen all of your videos, and so I don't know if you've said anything about it or not, but have you, in the past, wanted to get any of the train sets, and would you be willing to get any now? On top of that, what are you already getting? So I'm not a huge LEGO train fan. I do like admiring them from afar. I actually did recently buy the LEGO Winter Village train that came out last year, I think, or the year before. It's a couple years old now. But it's something I could see myself getting into, especially if I decided to make a LEGO city. I would buy more LEGO trains, but for now, I don't really have an interest in buying a lot of new LEGO trains unless I find like a really good clearance deal at some point. But other than that, I'm not really into purchasing LEGO trains, nor do I have the space for it, so that's the bigger issue with that one. The Brick Broadcast says, would you consider playing LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on MandR Games sometimes? I know it sounds kind of dumb, but I think it would be a really fun series or live stream. So vote on the poll right now, right up here. Would you guys watch me play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga? Obviously, I do a lot of LEGO Star Wars videos, so it kind of makes sense. I would do it on my MandR Games channel. I'll have that link down below. I usually just play Call of Duty or Fortnite on there, but I know the LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga is kind of a big thing right now, so if y'all want to see me play that, vote on the poll. If I get a good amount of votes, I guess I'll play that at some point. We'll get that going on the PS3. I guess I'll hook up. Sundance321 says, hey MandR, what was the worst experience you've ever had building a LEGO set, least fun, etc.? I think the worst experience I had building a LEGO set was Snoke's throne room over the summer because it was missing a piece. It just, like, for whatever reason, it just frustrated me to no end that my set of all the sets was missing a piece, and on top of that set was already like super duper overpriced, and it just made me so angry at that set. So speaking of that set, it's super overpriced. It was $70. That's what I paid for it. I just saw it at my Walmart today for $30. So that's what you get when you buy stuff early. What do you know? Anyway, Evan Reagan says, dear MandR, how do you feel that Spongebob is going to be 20 years old this year? Bet that makes you feel old. Yes, it does. Spongebob is really cool, and just to kind of put this into a LEGO context, I really hope they bring it back in LEGO. I love Spongebob. I didn't really get a chance to buy any of the earlier Spongebob sets when they were around like 2006, 2007, 2008-ish, and I would love to get another shot at that. I might buy some on eBay because I just really like Spongebob, but at some point I would love for them to bring Spongebob back in LEGO. Popeye's Chicken says, how did you get the LEGO Movie 2 Statue of Liberty set early? Someone posted on eBay. That's the simple answer to that. That's right there. Someone put it on eBay. I bought it. Star Wars Brick 75 says, hey Ryan, do you keep a sign on your door for when you are recording or streaming so you don't get interrupted by your parents or your brother? Keep up the great work. I don't. Right now there's no sign on my door. There's nothing lighting up telling people I'm recording. You could probably hear me in here talking, but there's no way to like know, I guess, that I'm recording. So I get interrupted every once in a while. Maybe like once every couple weeks, every few weeks it happens. I just re-record the bit that got interrupted, no big deal. Master Chef says, when you are doing Bricks and Bits, do you edit it or is it all in just one go? Bricks and Bits is just one take. We don't edit the video. I think we've edited it once because someone said something that they didn't want to share. It was like one of the early episodes. It was like 6 months ago. I don't remember exactly what the situation was, but we very rarely, if ever, edit Bricks and Bits. It's usually all just one take and it goes up as is. At some point, we'd like to do a live episode because basically if we do it live, it just is what it is. Like, it's no different than if we record it. So it would be fun if we do it live one time. We'll see if that happens. This is one of the series suggestions from Epic King GG. Says, Ryan, why don't you do a series when you try and get all the LEGO Star Wars sets? So I like the idea, but it's kind of just what I'm doing on the channel already. Like, I'm slowly acquiring every LEGO Star Wars set. I think at some point it'll happen. Like, in the next decade, I think I'll hit that point where I have all of, like, the at least retail release sets. Maybe not all the exclusives, maybe not all, like, the store displays or whatever the heck, but, like, I should hit a point where I have most, if not all of the sets. I don't know how I would make that a series, so that's why I didn't pick yours as, like, a series to make, but I think it's a good idea. It's just something I'm kind of already doing, and this is going to happen slowly over time. It's just not something I could do, like, weekly or even monthly. It's just going to happen. Samuel Spence says, what happened to the sunglasses? Oh, you mean these sunglasses? They're back. So what happened to these sunglasses actually is I was in Walmart. It was probably like 2 months ago. And I dropped them. So now there's a nice chip in the side of them. So I don't really wear these anymore. But you can't tell when they're front on. I need to get some new ones like these though, so that I can start wearing these cool. I love the mirror with the white. I just think it's a really clean look. Notobot says, I have a feeling we won't be getting Clone Wars sets this year because the show isn't likely to be coming out until next year, which is probably for the better, seeing as how we are going to be getting many Star Wars sets this year with Episode 9 and the 20th anniversary line. So I believe the Clone Wars is coming out in 2019. I think that's official now from what I heard from my friends. And on top of that, yes, we are getting a lot of sets from the 20th anniversary and Episode 9. So LEGO is going to have a tough time fitting in Clone Wars sets. My best bet is if they are doing Clone Wars sets, they'll probably come out in August. If not, they could do some in January. It is going to be tough. I'm with you. I've been talking about this. I've talked about it in previous episodes. It's definitely going to be tough for them to fit in the Clone Wars line at some point this year because they had so much else planned for this year. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm really curious. I think it'll be really interesting if rumors pop up later on that we will be getting sets in August or not. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But I'm totally with you. It is going to be tough for them to fit them in if they do. LEGO Star Wars is my city says, do you think that some LEGO sets are overpriced? A lot of them are overpriced, especially, I mean, I just touched on one earlier, Snoke's Throne Room. The entire summer wave of LEGO Star Wars sets this year, bar like 2 sets, was overpriced. This microphone probably sounds like trash, but whatever. Case in point here, LEGO Star Wars 2019 sets that just came out are already on sale. So I'll put an affiliate link down in the description and the comment section below if you guys want to check out some of these 2018 sets. But like the retail price of $60, you can already get it for $48. Like all the sets are overpriced if you look at it that way. You can already get sets on sale that just came out 2 weeks ago. So totally check it out. Link down below if you want to get some good deals on some newer 2018 sets. There are a lot of overpriced LEGO sets, especially LEGO Star Wars sets, especially licensed teams. A lot of people seem to make that correlation. The best thing though, this is like Bricktex rule, never pay full price for LEGO. If you're not me, obviously, I like to get stuff as soon as I can, so I'll pay the full price. But if you're like just a casual fan, obviously you don't make like YouTube videos, you're just kind of watching stuff, and you don't need to have it on that first day, you can buy something like Snoke's Throne Room. I paid $70 for. If you're patient, you wait, you'll get that set for $30. Like you could have waited and got it for $30 today at my Walmart. I could have got it for $30 if I didn't want to make the video back in August about it. Obviously, like I need the sets to make the video like as soon as possible. But versus like someone that's just collecting the sets to collect them, if you can wait 6 months, you can get them at least 20% off. Like you should never pay more than 20% off, if that makes sense. Like you can always get a deal on those sets. So I would definitely not pay full price for LEGO because a lot of them are overpriced. I'm with you there. Brick by Brick 101 says, you did your set collection video, but will there be a minifigure collection video? So the biggest hurdle for me with the minifigure collection video is I have too many minifigures, I think. It would just be an absolute nightmare for me to set all those up on base plates. At some point, I think I might do that. Maybe next winter or some point over the summer, I'll find the time to do it. I think the thing with me doing it, though, is when I'm done doing it, I want to organize all the minifigures by year, which is something I wanted to do with all my minifigs, is have them all, like, figure out, like, if I have the complete minifigs for every set that I own, and put them all, like, in a bag by year that they were released, or each wave. So, like, all the summer 2018 minifigures in this bag, all the 2008 minifigures in this bag, so that I kind of know where everything is. And then if I have any duplicates of figures, they'll all just kind of go in one big bin, or a duplicate bag of per year, whatever the thing may be there. So that's kind of what I might do with that at some point. Ali Brick says, can you smash a box on camera? I'm sure Brickstar wouldn't be happy if I smashed his box, would he? AC Bitmug says, how often do you dust your sets? I really don't like dust sticking on the set and also discoloring. How do you keep this from happening? So, like, just like you, like, dust is also a problem for me. I don't just keep this from happening, you know what I mean? I have no idea how to keep that from happening. The stuff gets dusty. the best thing you can do is keep it out of direct sunlight. That's the first step you can do to keep your Lego in good condition. So I keep all mine like way away from the windows right here. Everything else is back there, like out of direct sunlight. It's all right. But the thing with dust is like I don't dust all my sets on any type of regular schedule. I just can't. I have too many. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, if you get to that point, I'm sure some of you watching have gotten to that point. You just can't keep up with it. I do every once in a while, like some nights I'm bored, whatever, I'll go in, I'll dust a little, I'll clean up a shelf, make it look nice and pretty, and then it'll get dusty again in a few weeks, and it sucks. It's a tough thing to keep ahead of. The thing with that is, at some point I want to get all like encased displays, so like nothing gets dusty, and that's what I would recommend you getting. That's the best way to not allow that to happen, is to get like dust-proof displays. Utah says, what LEGO Clone Wars sets would you like to see remade for the 20th anniversary wave? So I've talked about this a little bit, but I think the obvious options are like a Venator, Republic Gunship, and ATTE. Some smaller sets like the Clone Wars Clone Trooper Battle Pack, although they're doing Clone Wars closer to Episode 3, so maybe with Episode 3 Clone Troopers, that type of battle pack. I'd love to see a droid battle pack to go alongside that. Just very simple stuff. I don't need anything crazy. V19 Torrent, which was rumored to be happening last summer from a very reputable source, and it never happened, which blows my mind. So maybe LEGO decided to put that one off for next year, which they do sometimes do, I believe. Emerald Archer 39 says, hey MandR, do you think LEGO would ever make a UCS Naboo Starfighter? I think someone needs to brush up on their LEGO Star Wars history. LEGO actually made one back in 2002, had not a lot of chrome parts. It wasn't like a big UCS set, but it was still a UCS set. It was called UCS, and I do own it. It's out in the garage. I probably should have brought it in just for this clip, but it's whatever. And they'll never make a big one. There's no way. They don't do a lot of prequel UCS sets as it is, and I doubt the Naboo Starfighter would make the cut as the prequel UCS set they do if they decided to do another one at some point in the future. Slugger says, why is your name MandR? I know you're Ryan, but what is the M? The M is for my brother Matthew, who doesn't do anything on the channel, but when the channel was first made, that's what it was for. Now I just like the name. It's fine. I'm never going to change it. I'm not going to just make it R Productions. I think that's dumb. So yeah, we're going to keep it the way it is. Ben C says, new series Ryan buys and tries, kind of like how you picked up the Speed Champion set for the first time. So obviously, yeah, okay. So I'm going to make this a thing. This is not going to be a series. It's just going to be like normal videos, if that makes sense. So I bought a lot of 2019 sets. Like, look, Ninjago, Lego Movie 2, Overwatch. In my garage right now, I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight with some people. We are building, so I have a Lego City set out there from 2019. I have a couple Lego City sets from 2019. So I'm getting a lot more themes. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, where I do more than just Lego Star Wars, and this is going to be the year where I kind of break into that, especially starting with some of these 2019 set reviews. I'm going to do more videos, more outside the box than just reviews with those sets at some point, but first I got to get all the reviews done, so that's taking a long time, but it'll get there. Ali Brick says, what is your favorite Lego Polybag? I think right now, at least the one that I'm most infatuated with trying to get, is going to be the Popcorn Cart Polybag. Oh my god, this is a good polybag. Pro Lego channel already has it. He reviewed it, and the thing with it is that you can like make the popcorn actually pop in the thing. It's so cool. I love this polybag. I'm gonna get like 4 of them. Brick Hive says, have you ever thought about building a city? So yes, I would actually like to build a city in the future. I kind of touched on that with the trains. I would get more trains if I built a city. I think when I move out, get my own house, like I actually kind of settle down, then I'll get into a city. That's something like in the next decade I would do. Like it's a ways away. I think maybe like 5 years away. I would be starting a city, but a city would be a really cool thing to have, both for my YouTube channel, and I just think it's like a really neat thing that people build. You kind of make your own thing, you get your own touch on it. Like Jang builds his own custom buildings. I know other people do cities, and like it's definitely like a popular thing, and it's something I would like to do at some point myself. We have a couple jokes here. iOS Gaming HQ says, parallel lines, 2 lines that never meet. Example, Anakin and rank of master. Not a bad joke. The Teddy says, what do you do when a child fails his coloring test? Give him a shoulder to crayon. Part of me thinks I already did that one in the Ask MandR. I don't know. That's still funny to me, though. Caden says, what's your favorite LEGO Star Wars playset? Part of me, there's so many cool playsets. I want to say right now my favorite playset is probably Betrayal at Cloud City. Like, just the play value on that set is incredible. There are so many different sections, ships, minifigures, play features, and functions on that set that make it so fun. So Betrayal at Cloud City is probably my favorite playset right now. There's some smaller, older ones I like the 2007 Hoth set. That one's really neat. If you guys did enjoy the Ask MandR this week, give it a like. I would appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you have a question, a joke, or maybe a meme suggestion for me to take a look at for next week, leave in the comment section down below, and you could be featured on next week's episode. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next week on episode 62, or maybe even tonight at my live stream if you drop by. Peace out.